Good morning, bird brains, and welcome to the first rendition of the Bike and Bird gear review-ish. This is going to be more of a unboxing and first impressions of some of the products that I ordered for the bike. Now, I won't actually be testing these products on this video. That'll of course come later. This is going to be literally just my first reactions to when I get the product. That way you get my genuine, honest reaction, and I don't have time to, justify any feedback or anything like that. It's going to be pure honesty as it happens. This box is still sealed up and taped up. What's inside this box is two products from Biltwell. As you guys know, I love Biltwell products. I've never had one that I do not like, aside from some grips, but that's just personal preference. They weren't bad products. But these are actually some luggage. With some longer rides coming up this year, I did want to kind of branch out on my storage on the bike. For those of you who are a fan of the channel, you'd know that I run the Thrash and Supply Essentials saddlebags. Now, I don't dislike those at all. I still really enjoy those bags, and for what they're made for, the Essentials, they're perfect. And honestly, for a regular biker, it's going to be plenty of storage. Anything outside, long cross-country touring, those Essential bags are gonna be just fine. They're gonna be perfect for day tripping, perfect for the Essentials. You got room for tools and things like that. But being a motovlogger and going on some longer trips, not only do I have to carry everything that you guys carry, I also have to carry camera gear, batteries, stabilizers, tripods, things like that. So with my bike not being a bagger, I need a little bit of extra storage, and this is also kind of tying into the next build series, but we're not going to get too into that. But let's go ahead and open the box. Now, the two products I ordered were the Exfil 80 and the Exfil 11. All of their products, or most of their products, are on a line called the Exfil line, and the different numbers correspond to different sizes and stuff like that. So here we have the Exfil 11 and the Exfil 80. As you can see, two completely different sizes here. Let's go ahead and start with the Exfil 11, the smaller of the two. So it comes in your standard plastic packaging, nothing fancy about that. But I will say it was packaged well from the shipping service. The box was not damaged or anything like that. So what this is a magnetic tank bag. Now, it's got the clear pocket up front where you can put maps if you're gonna be doing that kind of stuff. I also believe that it is water resistant as well. The entire bag is water resistant. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features it has here. It has a nice carrying handle, which is nice because this is probably a bag that you're gonna be taking on and off the bike. Even if you are doing some cross country, when you get out to, or get off the bike to go into a hotel, you're probably gonna wanna take your bags with you. So the magnetic is easy attachable and things like that. The inside is a bright fluorescent orange. They do this on purpose, so anything that you put in here, since it's dark and stuff like that, it's easy to see. Up top, where's that come out at? Hold please. Oh, you gotta unzip it from here, okay. So up top you got a zipper pocket, and that actually leads into this clear pocket up here. So that's where you put your maps and stuff like that. And I also just saw that there is a headphone, or not a headphone, but a cable in here. So that'd be kind of cool because you could keep your phone or even like a tablet or something in here and run a cable through to like a power bank. That way you don't run out of power if you're going on those long trips. So that's cool. That's very easily accessible too because it's on the lid here. There's also another headphone jack or a cable jack here. That's also beneficial because if you've got external power on your bike, running a USB off of that. Actually, there's another one over here. Dang, this thing's just full of little features here. Okay, so you got a total of, it looks like 3 holes to run wires, headphones, power cables, things like that. You also have a little pocket here, just so you can keep something there. Everything on the outside is very strong, it looks like. All the stitches are very thick, nothing feels cheap. This bag feels nice, it feels heavy, it feels secure. These magnets feel like they're, ow! Yeah, they're definitely gonna do their job. That's the problem I've had with some other tank bags I've tried out, is the magnets are just super weak. I don't believe that's what I'm going to be having here. Looks like the sides also unzip. That's actually pretty beneficial because if you've got lots of stuff in here, you can go in from the bottom and take something out and not have to empty out your entire bag. Going down to the bottom, it is a different material on the bottom. These are not, I wouldn't call it sticky, but it's grippy. Let me see if I can get you a better shot here. So this is kind of the material you're looking at up close on the bag. The two magnets are located on each corner here, and then they also kind of snap shut on each other when they're not in use. So that seems pretty beneficial. It also has a little plastic D-ring up top, so you could hang it up on like a hanger or something once you get in the motel. And that's pretty much it. This top pocket also expands pretty far, so you could probably fit a good amount of stuff in there as well. And also, one thing I want to point out is on both sides, it's got MOLLE attachments. I don't know how well you can see it. So if you've got any MOLLE accessories or anything like that, those can also be attached to the side of the bag. And that's both on the left and the right sides. All right, so overall, very, very nice bag. My purchase is definitely justified on this one. Also, in case you want to buy one of these for yourself, there are going to be links to these bags down in the description. Right now, as of recording this video, the Exfil 11 tank bag goes for $129.95, but of course, prices change every day. But if you want the most updated price, go ahead and click the link down in the description. Oh, also, I'm gonna go ahead and read this installation and care warnings. Exfil 11 features strong magnets in the mounting flap to secure bag to gas tank. Exfil 11 will not attach to plastic, fiberglass, or aluminum tanks. Because of their strength, these magnets can affect electronic mobile devices. Storing your cell phone in the outermost pockets will minimize this potential. So that's this flap that I was talking about. Installation and removal. Friction between the magnetic mounting flaps and gas tank is unavoidable. Light damage to paint can occur. Minimize this potential by carefully cleaning all mounting touch points before attaching bag to bike. Do not put any material between the bag and the surface of the tank. Doing will reduce strength of magnets. If your tank features a center console, open the lower zipper before installation to expand the bag. To remove the bag, lift, do not drag each mounting flap to reduce potential for damage to paint. All right, so there you go. I mean, that's pretty common with any tank bag. Oh, that's the expandable zipper that they're talking about. So there's actually a zipper that has just a pouch that allows it to kind of wrap around. That's gonna be useful on the Dyna since it does have that center console. But yeah, going back to what I said, pretty much standard stuff for any tank bag. Clean your bike before you put your tank bag on. Don't be stupid. All right, now let's move on to the big daddy here, the Exfil 80. Once again, just comes in your standard plastic wrapper. Let's actually read through the features first this time. Roll top closure, removable compression mounting straps, padded backrest, tool compartment, hidden waterproof cover. This is just basically saying make sure it's secured and stuff like that. Not much info. Oh man, this thing is massive. Jesus Christ. Look at this thing. I'm not a small man. That is very large. So the main reason why I chose the Exfil 80 was this padded tool bag. One thing I don't like being is unprepared, and this kind of helps that problem. So this whole front pocket actually comes down, and this is where you keep all your tools. It's got slots for wrenches, sockets, various pliers and things like that. Oh, okay. This also comes off apparently. That's pretty cool. That'd be a good spot to keep like first aid or something like that. That way you can just open it up, rip it off the bike, and go to wherever the first aid kit is needed. But it's got a good place to like hang your keys. Like I said, these are all for wrenches of various sizes. You can keep extra bolts, nuts, washers and stuff in here. And it's all padded, so you're not going to, this will actually face your back when you're riding, so it attaches to the back of the bike. That way you don't feel the tools and things like that jabbing in your back. On the outside of the bag, we've got the same heavy duty construction that we saw on the Exfil 11. You also have the MOLLE attachments running up and down this side as well. And on the back, you've got your straps here. Now, how these actually work is these straps run all the way to the front as well. So you'd basically take that, run this around your Sissy bar or backrest or luggage rack or anything like that, and then run it to the front and then secure it with these clips. And these are also completely adjustable, all 4 of them. Six of them are all fully adjustable. As you see, they come around to the front and buckle in like so. That way, I mean, you're pretty much unlimited to how you can mount this on your bike. Moving to the inside of the bag, it's got a roll top enclosure, which makes it very good for water resistance. Because once you roll it up, unless you're in a very heavy downpour, there's a good chance that nothing's getting in here. You also have very strong Velcro at the top. And then once inside, you pretty much just have a giant open bag here. Oh, goodies. Just kidding, I'll get to that here in a second. Let me get this other camera here and I'll show you what the inside looks like. So not much to see, it's just a giant bright orange bag, the same color as the other Exfil. There's my hand for kind of some reference. I feel like I could almost fit inside of this thing. Yeah, pretty much. At least 2/3 of me can. No, but in all seriousness, that is a very large bag. Let me see, I don't see any, no, there's no interior pockets. So, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like having the individual pockets on the inside, especially for like a laptop or something like that. So, I don't know, but it's honestly so big, you could fit a laptop bag in there on top of clothes and anything else that you're holding. So, I could probably live with it. So you basically stuff all your crap in there and then roll it like so, kind of like you're at Chipotle. Chipotle is my life, just kidding, Freebirds. And then you would clip it there, pull, and then it also clips on the sides here. Oh, and then down here at the bottom is where your waterproof cover comes out. It's on a bungee, so in case you don't properly secure it, it won't fly away. And then this is basically just a bag poncho to where you would throw it over the bag, and it's got the stretchy stuff down here at the bottom to where you can actually lock it down. And that would make it completely waterproof, not just water resistant. So not only is the bag itself water resistant, but you also have the option to make it completely waterproof with the waterproof cover here. And then last but not least here, we've got this bag strap that goes somewhere on here. Oh, these D-rings. It's got D-rings up at the top. So you can snap that into there, snap it into there, and then you can actually throw it over your shoulder and take it wherever you need to take it. So that's a pretty cool feature there, especially for those longer trips or those bigger bags that you'll have on the longer trips, taking them in and out of the hotel and things like that. That would be a pretty beneficial feature. All right, now let's go on to pricing. Right now, as of recording this video, this bag goes for $199.95. Of course, with it being larger, it's going to be more expensive than the Exfil 11. Now, with the Exfil 11 at $129 and this one at $199, which one would you buy if you could only buy one? Well, that's really gonna depend on what you're gonna use it for. If you're gonna stuff a bunch of stuff in it, obviously the Exfil 80 is going to be your choice. But if you want something a little bit more accessible while you're riding, obviously the Exfil 11 is going to be your choice. If you could only buy one, I would honestly go Exfil 80 just because of the storage space. I mean, you could fit a large amount of stuff, easily enough stuff to do a week-long trip, possibly more. Especially with the tool pack in the front, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer. That's having the tools that you need to keep yourself from being stranded. That's a huge comfort factor in my book. So I'd recommend either of these bags, really. Like I said, it's gonna depend on what you're gonna use them for. Well guys, if you have any questions for either the Exfil 11 or the Exfil 80, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. If I can't answer them, I can ask the good folks over at Biltwell. I also wanna give a special shout out to Biltwell. This was not a sponsored episode. They did kind of help out with the next build series, but like I said, that's for a later date. Anyways guys, if you found this little unboxing initial review helpful in any form or fashion, please go ahead and leave that like button. It really does help out the channel. If you haven't already, I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button. I put out 3 videos a week every single week. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.